Hi, it's Kate again, and this video is coming to you from San Miguel de Allende, Mexico. In my first video, I explained to you how I happened to come here, checking things off my bucket list, and this time I want to share with you some of the things I did right and wrong when I was coming here. Because if you're going to be checking out, whether it's Mexico or some other place out of the United States, you need to be more prepared than I was. I really didn't do my homework or due diligence like I should have. I would have saved myself a lot of stress. And this channel is for women who are over 65 and single and looking for a place to retire, a place where they can enjoy life, have enough money to go out with friends and do what you want to do. And that's what this is all about. I had no intention of moving to Mexico. I came because I was checking things off my bucket list. And the reason I picked this town is because I liked art. So checking off the bucket list and art classes, and sounded like I could do this for a month. So let me tell you my story of how I got here with transportation. I did fly from Los Angeles into a town called Leon. I got there at night, and please note, I knew absolutely zero Spanish. I got there at night. I managed to get a taxi, got in the taxi with this nice Mexican gentleman. I had a piece of paper with the address of where my hotel was. I did book my hotel in advance. I thought it was very close to the airport. It was not that close to the airport, but it was fine. I got to my hotel. It was probably 9:30 at night or something. And I started to pay him, and he wouldn't take dollars, only pesos, couldn't take credit cards. And there I was, no pesos. I didn't know how to ask people how to get pesos at that point. So he was a little exasperated with me. I was flustered, to say the least. I was tired and flustered. I handed him a wad of dollars. I have no idea how much I gave him, but he seemed satisfied with that, and I was happy to go into the hotel and get settled. So I checked in, they took my credit card, that was fine. I was so hungry. No restaurants open. So they did have a refrigerator unit with sandwiches and beer and water and juice. So I thought, okay, I need to have something in my stomach. Whoops, sorry about that. And so I bought a sandwich, and I picked up a bottle of beer. I'm not a beer drinker, but at the time it felt like just what I needed. So luckily I could pay with a credit card with the girl in the front desk. Yes. So I went up to my room, and I got in my room, and I plunked down on the bed, and I thought to myself, I made it. No, I had not made it. I had an hour and a half to get to San Miguel de Allende. So the next morning, I had to get another taxi. I ended up paying him in dollars also. I don't even want to know how much dollars I gave these guys. So anyway, he took me to the bus station. I bought a ticket. They took my credit card, thank goodness. I'm still dealing with dollars now. So I got in line for bus number 3, and all these people were in line, and I'm going to follow them. When you book a ticket there, you also pick your seat. So I didn't have to worry about that. That was a given. So I was getting on the bus. I handed them my ticket. The girl had a little table. She motioned, do I want water or juice? And so I took some water, and she handed me a little bag that turned out to be a bag of cookies, which I thought was very sweet. It was a nice big bus, 2-story bus. And so I plunked down in my seat, and I was off to San Miguel. It's like an hour and a half drive through some very funky areas. And I'm thinking, what have I done? What have I done? And so we pulled into San Miguel. He took me to the bus station in San Miguel. Then I had to get another taxi. So that's 3 taxis with lots of dollars. Still didn't have pesos. So I got to where I was staying with another taxi, gave another wad of bills, and that was when I met the lady that I was staying with. Had I done my investigating, I would have known that there is a shuttle. I could have saved myself so much time and stress if I had checked things out more diligently. There was a shuttle, very professional. I could have booked it ahead, paid for it online. The man would have been standing there with a sign with my name on it. He would have taken my bags, put it in his bus, whatever that is, small bus, and driven me to where I was staying in San Miguel. How much simpler life would have been. I would have saved the money from a hotel. I would have saved all the stress of what the heck am I doing, and not knowing any Spanish and not having any pesos. I could have saved so much stress. And that's why I'm sharing some of the dumb things I did, so that when you go, and I hope you do, to some place to check it out to see if it's a right fit for you, or a place where you might feel comfortable retiring, that you will remember to do your due diligence, to check everything out, to check if there's shuttles, to check as much as you can. There's so many things online, and I just didn't do it. I just took my chances, and I was a wreck by the time I got to San Miguel, and that wasn't a good way to start. Luckily, I had a very nice lady that I stayed with, who shared so many lovely things with me, and we became friends. She's still one of my very best friends. So if you are over 65 and you are thinking that maybe, what the heck am I going to do? There are options. There are options in the world. And I have never, ever regretted that I made this move. So in the next video, I'm going to tell you what I did on my first day and going to school, and my transformation, and my light bulb that came on when I said, gee, this is a really cool place. Maybe I could retire here. That's not why I came there. I came there to check something off my dang bucket list. And here I am, 70 years old, saying, I think I might move to Mexico. What? And here I am, best thing I ever did. And I want to encourage you to check things out, There are options out there. There are a lot of women just like me who have made moves like this. And I have a friendship circle of these women that are fantastic. And please give it a try. And I'll see you next time.